Well, hi everyone. Can I get everyone's attention? Great. Well, good afternoon. I'm Mayor Ted Betancourt, and it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the Wigan Auditorium here at very hot Peabody City Hall for a very special ceremony. This is a great day for the Peabody Fire Department and a great day for the city. I wanted to, before I get into the remarks today, I did want to recognize and thank a number of our elected officials who are here today that are always here to support our police officers and firefighters, and it's great to have them here. So I wanted to thank some of our City Council, Tom Rosignol, John Turco, Pete McGinn, Dave Gamache, Stephanie Peach, and Julie Daigle. Thank you all for being here today. And also Tom Gould. Thank you, Tom, for being here. Sorry I missed you. From our school committee, Joe Amico. Thank you, Joe, for being here. And I also wanted to thank and recognize our Peabody Police Chief, who is always so supportive of the fire department. I wanted to thank Chief Tom Griffin for being here. Thank you, Chief. Also, our newly retired Peabody Fire Chief, but I wanted to thank Chief Joe for being here. Also, a very special thank you. It's great he was able to. He always comes to the event when he can. But our former retired Chief Joe Mendonca, Fire Chief Joe Mendonca. Okay, so that is it's a great for the department and one we look forward to. Finding two important acts into one program: promotions for well-deserved firefighters to positions. Department. We will be swearing in 5 firefighters to. I always look forward to these. Is it a wonderful opportunity to promote firefighters and introduce new firefighters to our ranks? But it is also a chance to pay tribute to all the outstanding men and women who make up the Peabody Fire Department. And it's wonderful that so many of them are here today. Public service is an admirable career, and being a firefighter is a true calling. We are fortunate in our city to have outstanding men and women in our fire and police departments who work hard to protect our city, and each deserves great credit for the skill and professionalism they demonstrate every day on our behalf. Being the son of a police officer, and that is something I'm always very proud to say, and having other family members and close friends who have served and currently serve our community, I have a deep understanding of how difficult and how demanding your jobs as public safety officers are. It's more than just a 40-hour-a-week job. Being a firefighter becomes your life. I have deep respect for those willing to put on that uniform every day. Your willingness to sacrifice your own safety to protect the life and property of others is particularly noble. On behalf of a very grateful community, I want to say a heartfelt thank you. We appreciate the dedication and commitment all of you provide our community. Please join me in a round of applause for our. Okay, this is an exciting time for our Peabody Fire Department. I think this now puts us, and it's taken us a long time since the difficulty during COVID when we weren't able to have academies and it was difficulty getting things accomplished. We finally are at our full complement of firefighters. And I believe 8 were completed the academy, was it tomorrow? Which is great news. We just ordered 2 new fire trucks. One is the capital request, and another is that we're entering into a long-term lease. Just to give you some perspective of what we've had to work with now in city government and how it affects police and fire departments, we just received about 6 weeks ago our new fire truck that we had ordered 2.5 years ago. We are now ordering 2 that we expect to get in about 33 months. So that's what we're dealing with in terms of delays, and that has just been a problem. It was a problem beforehand, but COVID has just made it so much worse. But we're ordering trucks now that we expect to come in about almost 3 years, which is crazy to say. But we've got unanimous votes from the City Council for approvals on that equipment, that important equipment, which is wonderful. We're also in the process. There are currently, right now, 3 assessments and 3 studies that are taking place at 3 of the fire stations. Some of them certainly have run into difficult times and need some work. But we're looking at work at headquarters across the street here, Engine 4 over on Prospect Street and Engine 5 over on Lynn Street. We're hoping to be able to do some projects in the very near future on that. We're waiting for some assessments and some reports. And also, we brought forward a new chief to the department, Chief Jay Dowling. Very happy to be working with him. I know he's very excited to be a part of this day and to have the new firefighters coming on board in these promotions. And I wanted to ask our Chief Jay Dowling to come up and say a few words.
Going to take the hat off. It's a little bit hot in here tonight. But no, thank you, Mayor Betancourt. I'm not going to say the same stuff he said, but it's true. The mayor's been nothing but great to the fire department, trucks, working on stations now, so we're very thankful to him and the city council. Thank you, Mayor. I just want to congratulate the 5 officers getting promoted tonight. I've worked with all 5 of them closely. They're outstanding guys, great candidates. They're going to be very good for the department. Also, the 4 recruits getting on. You guys are getting on at a great time. New equipment, station upgrades, training. Very glad to have you. And one on a side note, Stevie Levitt, one of the new recruits, this is when you know you're getting old. I coached Stevie in Little League. When my son was 10, Stevie was 12, so that's when you know you're getting old. But I'm going to be glad to work with you, Stevie. But that's about it. It's very hot in here, so we want to keep this short and sweet. So thank you, guys. Good luck to everybody. And also, the families. I just want to take a shout out to the families, especially the guys who got promoted. I know myself going through the process, the strain it is on the family, a lot of hours studying. There's new components to the test now. There's an assessment center along with the written, so a lot of hours away from home, weekends away. So this night's also about families, spouses, and children. So congratulations to everybody. Everyone have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Well said. So how we're going to do this today is I wanted each of the 5 firefighters that are being promoted to have an individual moment. So we're going to go down the line. Each of them going to have an individual moment to have their families come up with them for the swearing in. We're going to have Allison Danforth, our city clerk, come up to give each of those newly promoted or soon to be promoted firefighters their moment. And we'll be doing that in order of rank. I did want to say each of these firefighters that are being promoted deserve this moment. They each have worked hard. They've distinguished themselves through training and education and test results to take on this leadership position. I know each of them has the leadership skills and the demeanor and everything that's necessary for that department, for them to help the department. And I'm very excited about this group that we're bringing on today. So first I wanted to start out with Dan Dean, who is going to be promoted to Deputy Chief. Dan has been with the Peabody Fire Department since 2005, Lieutenant since 2010, and Captain in 2012. And a good man. I wanted to ask Dan to come up. Dan, come on up with your family.
I solemnly swear that I will impartially perform all duties incumbent as Deputy Chief of the Peabody Fire Department. Best of my abilities and into the rules and the Constitution of the Commonwealth and the Charter and ordinances of the state. So help me God. I do solemnly swear to uphold and defend the Constitution of America and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So, thank you.
So I'm going to ask each of our 5 firefighters that are being promoted today to come up and say a few words. So our Deputy Chief, Dan Dean, after he does his photo op.
Sorry. Am I speaking right now?
You got it, buddy.
Okay. Guys, I'll keep this real short if I can. I know it's hot in here. Just want to thank you all for coming out today to celebrate all of our achievements. I'm truly honored to be accepting this position. Sorry. Reason I'm standing here is because of that lady. She's my everything. Every time I get up here, I get emotional. My son Spencer, my daughter, do everything. Amazing lady. Family, the ag. Everybody, thank you for today. True. Mayor Beckman, thank you so much for the opportunity. Chief Davidson, thank you. I truly appreciate it. Fire department, chief staff across the street. It's very hard making this happen. I truly appreciate it. All me at this point, from firefighters, the ranks to deputy chief. I've had a ton of honors and people skills I need to be in this position today. Talk about crews, the best crew I've ever worked with. Fantastic guys. I do have to sing my last. We'll be working with Dowling, Angel Rivera, Steve Chamberlain, Croce, the crew, guys went to work. Every day was a good day. That's all I got. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Deputy Chief, and congratulations. Next, I would like to have, for promotion to Captain, Paul Silva. Paul was a firefighter with the City of Peabody 2005, promoted to Lieutenant in 2016. And I also wanted to mention that he's a Master Sergeant with the United States Air Force from 1996 to 2016. And I wanted to have Paul come up with his family.
I'm going to keep this sweet. Thank you for the opportunity, Chief Dowling, Daly. Appreciate it. I'll support you guys. Putting it on with everybody I've worked with, just like Dan said. And I want to single out. I couldn't be here with everything you've done. Thank you.
Congratulations. To come forward, Firefighter 2 in 2019, and many things. Jim works with us on health training. Very proud to bring him forward to Cap.
faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties upon me as a captain of the Peabody Fire Department to the best of my abilities and understanding according to the rules and regulations of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth of the City of Peabody. So help me God. And I do solemnly swear that I will uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So help me God. Thank you.
All right, so I cut my speech down from 18 pages down to 1. First of all, I'd like to thank Mayor Betancourt for this opportunity. I'd like to thank Human Resources, O'Donnell and staff, Daly, Dowling, the Women's Office, Donna, Tracy for us, obviously my family. My family for the support, all the testing, the books, and everything else that goes along with all the hours of studying that take place to get to this point. I'd also like to thank kind of a throughout my years going through a lot of night conversations, wait for it, go to a call, was always a treat. To my former crew, Kevin, Doherty, Petros, you guys are the epitome of firefighters. You truly are. Every time the tones dropped, you guys did the right thing 100% of the time, all the time. There was no questions asked. You made my job very easy, very, very easy. In closing, I'd like to say to the lieutenants a little bit of advice. Stay true to your personality. Everybody remembers you as a firefighter. You'll learn to become a boss, but stay true to your personality. People will remember that. To the 4 new members of the department, welcome to the best job in the world. I wish you all the health and happiness, and I hope you get the most out of the job that you can. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain, and congratulations. Now we're going to be promoting 2 firefighters to the position of lieutenant. And first, like to start with Michael Coleman to come forward. Michael's been a great asset to the department. He joined Peabody Fire Department in 2015. So, Michael, come on down.
Constitution and laws of this Commonwealth, the Charter and ordinances of the City of Peabody, so help me God. And I do solemnly swear that I will uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So help me God. Thank you. I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming out this afternoon. Thank you, Mayor, Mayor's staff. I know you guys do a lot behind the scenes. It's greatly appreciated. Chief Dowling, Chief Daly, thank you for your guidance and everything throughout the years. And the girls in the Chief's office, unsung heroes of the department right there. To
to all my fellow firefighters and the officers that I've worked with. You guys have been a guiding light. It's very helpful in helping me find out who I am. I'm greatly appreciated for that. Got to single out just a few guys. Lieutenant Ron Champa, he was my first officer. He taught me my love of ice cream on desk watch. Captain Jim Ronkowski was actually my EMS instructor well before I even got on the fire department. And then to Captain Lewis as my last officer before I got promoted. So thank you to you three, as well as everybody else. There's just so many to mention. Last but not least, I wouldn't be here without my family. As everybody said before, the studying is intense, and it takes a lot of time away from your family. So I gotta say thank you to my wife for handling the kids and wrangling them, and to my parents and everybody else. So thank you so much.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. And now I wanted to have come up also to be promoted to Lieutenant today, John Leclerc. He's been with us. John, firefighter with us 2018.
Do solemnly swear that I will faithfully and impartially discharge duties incumbent on me to the best of my ability. Agreement and regulations of the Constitution and laws of this Commonwealth and the Charter and ordinances of the City of Peabody. So help me God. And I do solemnly swear that I will uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So help me God.
Thank you very much. I want to appropriately start with some thank yous. First and foremost, I want to thank my wife, Eliza. Without her, none of this would be possible. We have two beautiful boys, Henry and Charlie. They're here now. You just met them. They're full of energy. They're into everything. Hey, guys. And leaving for 24s or 48, it's never been easy, but I've always known they've been in excellent hands. So thank you. I love you. I also want to thank my parents and my family that are here today. Thank you for always being there to help me and for making me the person that I am today. Thank you, Mayor Ted Betancourt, City Council, Human Resources Department, Beth O'Donnell, her staff, the chief staff. Thank you all for everything you do, day in and day out. Finally, I want to thank my coworkers, my fellow firefighters. You've always been there to help answer my questions, solve problems, sometimes even entertain. I've enjoyed every aspect of being a private, from driving, helping the public, training, and of course, going to work in the fire scene. I think I'm even going to miss the desk rotation a little bit. I could not imagine a better group of guys to call my second family, and I owe so much of this to you all. To the officers and senior firefighters who have helped guide me, thank you. You know who you are, and I'm forever grateful for your leadership and guidance. A great leader not only leads, but inspires those around them to be the best version of themselves. I've been lucky to work and train with some of the best in the business. In closing, thank you all for coming, and thank you for this amazing opportunity. And I'm excited to continue doing what I love in a leadership role. I look forward to continuing a high level of professionalism and service to the City of Peabody. Thank you.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Great job. So to our new firefighters that are about to be sworn in, I have continually stressed the importance of having talented, committed, hardworking firefighters representing our city, and most important, we want people who care. To me, and I have said this many times before, firefighters, police officers, and teachers are truly the faces of our city. You are the ones our children look up to, and you are who people look to in times of trouble. By doing the right things in your lives, doing well on the civil service test, and working to improve your skills, you have put yourselves in the position of being a Peabody firefighter and are on the path to joining an outstanding group of hardworking and talented men and women. I thank you for taking on this challenging responsibility, and I congratulate each of you for your hard work and dedication. A rewarding career awaits you, and I believe each of you has what it takes to be successful. Congratulations again to each of you and your families, and again to all of our firefighters. I wanted to ask the 4 soon-to-be sworn-in Peabody firefighters to come forward now. Each of them distinguished themselves as candidates, as reserves, and now they will be joining a department. I know they're going to be great assets. Evan Braz, Ryan Fanning, Stephen Levitt, and Melito. Speech. Just some final remarks. I congratulate those firefighters that were. I really feel good about this. Candidates that have worked themselves in the position for part of the department, looking forward to in the future. You know, our chief is a challenging. There's some difficult moments. Without your love and support, not and so many hearing their words. True. Your dedication, firefighter. I want to thank all of you for sharing. What you do is important. To the work that's taking the department through your love and support. Thank you. I want to mention a outstanding human, Kathy, and I also wanted to thank the mayor's office, Beth, great go behind the scenes, something like that. And it's a great city. So again, to all of you, and we're behind you 100%.